Hello and welcome to another update video about Mana. Mana is currently in a situation like many other cryptos as well, where it's not entirely clear if Mana has seen the low already or not. For that purpose, I always like to use dollar cost averaging, especially in the current price levels and price ranges, because it helps you to stay calm, leave the emotions out, and from my point of view, the current prices are very attractive generally across the crypto market, because you just don't know if the low is already in or not. We can always only look at it looking back, and then we will know, in the future. But what I can tell you is that Mana, and we talked about that in previous videos, Mana did reach this target area here between the 88.7% FIB level and the 78.6% FIB level. And they always need to say, when these are reached, there are people out there who just say TA doesn't work, but then they can never explain why, for example, Fibonacci retracement levels are so accurately reached. Sometimes just with the accuracy of $1 or so, or a cent even. You can see how accurately that 78.6% FIB level was reached. And that is, again, the minimum requirement to complete this correction. As per the Elliott wave rules, this is a wave 1 in my view. This here was a wave 2, maybe complete, maybe not yet complete. Could be that we are doing here some sort of a more extensive correction. That is possible. But it could also be that the low is already in. And the low could be in because it did fulfill the minimum requirements of correction. Bitcoin didn't. Bitcoin still has more to correct down, which doesn't mean that Bitcoin could not in the short term go up and then come down. Absolutely. But Mana has done what it needs to do, which again doesn't mean the correction needs to be over, but it can be with a likelihood that, or with a higher likelihood over. What we now need to see is, of course, positive confirmation that we actually move higher from here. And at the moment, unfortunately, we are seeing here some sort of a triangle pattern that is forming here, similar to the Ethereum chart. Basically, you've got the 200-day moving average coming up here, so that acts as support. So we can draw a a straight support line from that triangle. And you can also see here, I don't know if I can actually draw it from up there. Let's try it. I can actually, if I want to. That's not that great. That is it. But probably more like that. Let's just draw that triangle here. And there we are, triangle. If you are in a pattern like that, when you make consequently higher lows and lower highs, you can't really tell if it's going to break out to the upside or to the downside. We have to wait. As traders, as investors, it probably doesn't make a difference, because you would probably dollar cost average in at the current price levels. This will get less interesting at some point when prices go up. As a trader, these are actually the opportunities you're waiting for, because we could wait for a breakout here, and that confirmed breakout then could be used to enter a long or a short position. My view is if we break here to the downside, and that level would be at around $2.30. If you break to the downside, you're probably gonna see again with the next target then that 170 level. That would be that 78.6% FIB level. If you break this to the upside, and the resistance level would be $2.90, then you're probably gonna reach here, first of all, the next FIB level at 325, and then the next FIB level at 385. These would be the targets. What makes me a bit which makes me a bit skeptical is that you've got this horizontal consolidation pattern basically after a downtrend. Or you still might be in a downtrend. We have not managed to get above the 50-day moving average yet, and you're basically in this sort of triangle pattern. You're coming from above, so basically you could argue that this is just a consolidation in a downtrend, because you were very much oversold here. That was on that drop here on the 24th of January. The indicators were very much oversold. Now, if you have something like that, and we take a look at the Elliott wave triangles here, we have something like that. You've got a triangle pattern like that, where you've got the top declining, the bottom rising, basically a horizontal pattern. You're coming from, as you can see here, you're coming from above. You're basically in a sort of bear market, you could argue. You're coming from there, and then you have your A, B, C, D, E. That is what we could be seeing here. Yeah, so you're coming from above, and what we could draw, and also you've got this 3-wave structure here. Yeah, that is required by this pattern. So yeah, what you could have here is basically your A, your B, next might be the C, D, E, and what then might happen is the next wave will go out of that triangle. So if we compare that here, this is how it would look like: A, B, C, D, E, and then in the next wave you would actually exit that triangle to the downside. Based on that, because we have, yeah, this would be the A, the B would be down there. You still haven't touched the triangle again for a wave C. So not sure if you could actually call that the C. Yeah, then you would maybe call that the C. Then this would be the wave D. Then you would touch it now once more in an E. Yeah, and then the next step would be going out here. Yeah, basically it would make sense because you're coming very much into the apex now. Now again, I can't tell you if you really break to the downside, but that is what the pattern would suggest, also based on the situation that we are still in a downtrend. Absolutely a possibility, but in the end, we don't know what really the breakout level will, or the breakout direction will be, until we have the breakout. And then again, that is an opportunity that short-term traders are waiting for. So I'll let you know, yeah, before the breakout is occurring, not after the breakout, because then it's typically too late. Hopefully you appreciate that. And generally, yeah, the indicators, I mean, we're in a sideways movement. The indicators won't really give us a lot in a sideways movement. All we can see here is that on the daily RSI and the daily MACD, for example, the negative momentum is decreasing again. But again, it's too early to say if that will be a change of momentum. You can certainly expect, if we break to the upside, that will flip bullish, and that could support a breakout to the upside. Absolutely. Yeah, 4-hour chart actually shows already the price go down. So the MACD is already reducing buying momentum. The RSI is already flipping to the downside. The stochastic RSI is flipping to the downside. And that could actually mean that if we then go to the daily chart, that this could translate over to the daily and actually not become bullish, right? And that it actually will translate over and then lead to the daily indicator be a little bit, get a bit more bearish again, yeah? On the hourly, you can already see that turning bearish. The 4-hour is just starting. Typically that then translates over onto the 8-hour and the daily. So again, just the message is we have to wait until the breakout happens. At the moment, throughout this move down, it was completely clear that we were still coming lower until we hit the target area. And now we're just in a state where, I mean, my buy orders triggered here for Mana. I'm happy. I'm sorted out, right? I'm just waiting for higher prices now. This is a short-term opportunity here. And yeah, price targets for the next major wave up, if we then complete the correction, when we complete the correction, would be at least $9.18 to 11.21. Yes, somewhere in here. This would be the minimum target for that next major wave to the upside. That's my view here on Mana at the moment. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm. And if you really like the content and want to see my own buy and sell orders and all sorts of additional content, then check out the channel membership, where you can get access to the Telegram live chat, the Discord server, and a weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.